Hello, everybody. It's David from Chatmosa with the Chatmosa team doing our weekly podcast. Let's jump right to the round robin. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Yeah,
Do we have to introduce ourselves?
nah, it's Camille, Sandra, and Derek. I
Hello.
know.
Happy Friday. Another week, and we are into December, last month of the year.
I can't believe that. Can you believe it? Auntie, how's it going?
It's going. I'm with you all. I can't believe it. It just seems just like yesterday. It was my birthday, which is in April. So,
Oh, you're right.
so
And
it's
the
going by
great
really fast.
Yeah, it's going fast. And, one of those things as we go through seasons, we're all talking about people and friends and how Chatmosa does bring people together. And I think it's an important topic, and that's what we're going to chat about today. So,
That's
Auntie Derek, you've been meeting a lot of people with with your podcast session here on Chatmosa. So let us, know what you've learned and how's it going.
Oh, it's going really well. And yeah, like you said, I've been meeting a lot of people, a lot of interesting people, and a lot of international people. So, even with today, so I'm actually going to share my session that I just had today from earlier on Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea. That is
Hmm.
hosted live every day at 12:30 p.m. on Chatmosa. But I was able to interview a friend of mine who happens to be from the UK, and she designed a shoe. And we were able to showcase that shoe and talk to her about her journey in designing that shoe, which was a very fun interview. And not only was she able to join from the UK, her best friend was able to join us from Dubai. So we were all able to talk with each other. In addition to those two lovely ladies joining us, there was also a fan of the show who listens by way of YouTube when I have my show distributed to YouTube. And I tell her in the comments on YouTube all the time, hey, stop by the live show. I know you'll join the conversation so you can join the chat and share your insights and all of that. She was able to join a live show today. So we were really, really happy to have her. So yeah, and then the other people I've been meeting and interviewing on other shows as well. It's just been an amazing journey. So thank you for asking.
Yeah, that kind of ties right in with the how's everything going with the hot tea cold cash?
Oh,
Uh,
it's going. People are excited. I'm seeing a lot of RSVP notifications in my email, which is refreshing. I'm seeing a lot more posts with my hashtag Auntie Derek online. So it's really refreshing, and I'm having a really fun time with it. And it seems like my co-hosts are having fun with it as well.
yeah, and so I have that on the jumbotron, as we call it here at Chatmosa, the hot tea cold cash. Uh, a chance to win $100 bucks every week, which is awesome on slide 6. So folks want to find out more about it, they can click right on the jumbotron image on that slide 6.
Yeah, that's like 3 weeks. That's $300. They could win before Christmas. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
that's
That's right.
great. So yeah, that's a really interesting kind of a cycle here between when doing the session and how you can kind of bring people from on-demand content all the way back in to kind of cycle back and get them to come to your session that's on a live session. And so that's really a great kind of a thing to know on the full cycle. Camille, you've been out and about talking to people too, right, this week?
Yeah, the nice thing about Chatmosa is I kind of stopped using Google Meet and Zoom. And I do all my meetings on Chatmosa. And
Is this
uh,
a photo of you on slide 2, Camille, when you're out meeting?
yeah, I'm right here, right behind the bench. I actually took the photo
Yeah.
because it's Friday.
Uh,
Um, but the nice. I think it was nice to see one of Auntie's follower from YouTube hop into his live recording and to be part of and witness the chatter that happens right before the recording takes place. I know Auntie's shows go pretty long, so I think at the end he just like ended the session.
Good, right?
Everyone get out of here. But I think that's pretty cool. That's what the nice thing of Chatmosa, that there's some chat and banter that happens before the actual recording that the world listens to. And that's unique and that's special. So I invite everyone that listens to this, join Auntie's live podcast recording every day, 12:30 Eastern time, 12:30 afternoon Eastern time, and be a part of that.
Right, because who knows what we say when we're not recorded.
Exactly. That not recording. It's nice to meet them, nice to hear their voices, talk about a little bit of their background. I mean, for me, I like to listen to you know what they like, what they may have trouble with on the application. One of them really liked the fact that uh, Auntie Derek is doing a video podcast without having to, there's no camera. No one is put
Mm.
on the spot to put the camera because, like Auntie Derek said, that they're overseas. So 12:30 Eastern is quite late over there, and it's so easy to be interviewed or be part of the podcast. Even laying in bed, no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure at all, right? So, yeah, Auntie, like you say, you did the podcast, you push publish. That's the beauty of Chatmosa. It gets published to multiple podcasting platforms. And then also you push your video side of your video podcast to YouTube. And I'm showing on slide 8 here, one of your past shows here.
Yes, indeed. Now, and this is because YouTube does it a little different. So they have a podcast, quote unquote, section to where that gets distributed to, and I believe it can be listened to on their YouTube music app as an
Mhm.
audio. But
Mhm.
I have yet to publish the video, because what you can do on Chatmosa is actually download that video of everything that you shared on that Jumbotron, download that session, and make that an actual video. So I didn't do that for today's show just yet, because we just finished not too long ago, but
Yeah.
that will go up shortly. And those people on YouTube will get to witness what we shared on that Jumbotron. They can both hear it and now see it.
Yeah, yeah. And like I met one of David's friends today, and that was nice. That was really nice to meet, Auntie, your friends, and David, your friend.
Yeah.
Just kind of being on Chatmosa and sharing. When it's not recording, people are okay about sharing their video. I have my camera on. We're not recording. Well, we are recording video, but I'm not putting my camera on the jumbotron. So my camera is only for the people that are, here in this, basically in the studio during the recording or the session. Um, you know, I also learned. She asked a question about being on Substack, and the thing with Chatmosa is any podcast platform that will take an RSS, just submit your Chatmosa RSS to them, and it automatically publishes to that platform. So I'm sure there's more platforms out there that we probably don't know about.
Yep.
And
Same here. I just learned about one, what's it called? Refonic. Yeah, they take RSS feeds. So now my podcast is uploaded over there. It's what someone listens to that, even though I've never heard of it. So
yeah, yeah, right. So it's and you own uh y- you own your audience. I think it's kind of a key piece. But having this open studio, there are podcasters on Chatmosa. They'll do it privately, so they won't open it up to just anyone to come into their recording. So that's like a private studio. They'll record it, and there are some that it's open to the public to join and hop on and be part of the commentary, and maybe chit chat before and after.
Yeah, the great thing about Chatmosa is just, meeting people, and everybody has a story, and also just the niche interests that people have that are going to be kind of the future of content, right? Regular people who has an interest in, Darren's husband has an amazing interest in how to, get travel points.
I love
So
that.
isn't that the best thing, right? Tips on travel points, like, oh my God, that is just amazing
And and it's so
skill.
timely because right before the holidays, a lot of people are traveling,
Hmm.
and I'd love to learn about some tips and tricks that can apply to my own traveling.
Exactly. And it's not just like a one-way podcast, right? If you're in the live session, it's different than listening to someone giving you travel tips.
Yeah,
On a podcast is that you can jump in here and ask questions, right? So, Auntie, you're doing kind of pop culture content. People, it's two ways. It's interactive, which is the key.
yeah,
Hmm. Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. A big key.
And I'm making money from last week's gear. People, I
Uh,
shared. We talked about last episode was podcasting gear, and I'm sharing Amazon links, but I'm using my Amazon affiliate code for those links. And impressively enough, people are clicking on it and purchasing some products. And I make a little bit of change, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, that is neat. And then Auntie Camille brought up a really good thing, kind of talking about that interactivity. She brought up a important thing, like when you read, say you read like an article or something online,
Hmm.
uh, sometimes the comments are better content than the actual audio, the actual article, right, Auntie? So
Yeah,
you're basically you're kind of your audience is really the comment section.
that's a very accurate description of us because that's pretty much what we do. And I read it out, and then we have our own little comment section on the show that's now a podcast that can be listened all over the world.
So you got
Yes,
like the peanut gallery, and it's back in the day. It was like Mystery Science Theater 3000, where they'd watch the movie and just talk smack about the movie.
Exactly like that. Yes.
and sometimes they just tell Auntie like, "Don't play it, don't play it, don't read it. We'll just comment."
And
Is
of course,
that how that works?
yes, and I always say no. If I had to watch it, so do you.
Yeah, that's the beauty
Um,
of it. That can be done for any kind of topic, right? If you're a super fan of any topic, you could do the whole interactivity on that topic. That's the great thing about it.
but
Yes,
I
indeed.
think, yeah, I think when they started inserting commentary on news articles, I found like the comments such juicier content than the article itself.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So
that's text, right? So what happens? Yeah, when you get a real live person,
yes,
that's the beauty of it. I mean, you got some great attendees and co-hosts there for your show, Auntie.
they
Thank
keep
you. Yes, I
Yeah,
agree.
everybody's
they keep Auntie in line,
exactly.
especially his
Unfortunately.
childhood friends or his
Yeah,
hometown friends.
I love it. All right, so what's everybody working on next week? Or what did they work on? What did you guys work on this week? Let's put it that way. Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on.
So much. Auntie, you want to start?
Yeah.
What are we? Wait, well,
What's the meaning of life? Why are we here on this world, Auntie? Is it
uh, the
what?
meaning is of life is to hear celebrity tea.
Yeah,
And
I
you can see
agree.
that at auntiederrick.com. But no, what we're working on, of course, we still have that giveaway that's going. The giveaway is actually through January 19th. So just more promoting of that. Getting more people onto the site and having a feel of, I'm doing my own work outside to try to get my own personal circle to doing their own podcast. So we're
Mhm.
working on that as well, just to kind of show them how great Chatmosa is. And yeah, that's what we have going on. Just pretty much make my job as head of growth, and I intend to make this website grow.
Yeah, but you're also wrestling. Auntie's been having internet connections, which we don't want to go into.
No,
Uh, uh,
I haven't heard you choke.
you have not this whole time. This is a miracle.
Yes, and there's a reason for that. So it turns out it may not have been the internet, or it may have been a combination, but it looks like it was mostly due to the laptop I was using. So now I'm using a
Oh,
brand new laptop.
yeah,
Oh,
that's true. I'll have to say I'll give a shout out. I purchased um a desktop tower, on eBay this past summer, and didn't get around to using it, turning it on. So I finally like plugged it in. I think a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and it showed like a freeze. It's a built-in Dell freeze, and I know that this tower is used for corporate work, enterprise work, and so I emailed the company to request the device to be unlocked, not knowing, I was expecting that nothing's going to happen out of that. I also reached out to the seller on eBay. The seller immediately sent me a shipping to ship it back. They'll fix it. But this device is so heavy, and I'm very excited because it's got 128 gigs of RAM, and I said, and even though they're local, I decided to, I'll probably, drop by and, you guys can reset it. But it's a little bit far. It's an hour away from me. Anyway, believe it or not, this software company emailed me, and in about 2 days, they unlocked it.
Wow.
Surprisingly, I was so impressed because typically, you know, IT help desk, people don't, they don't
Oh,
really respond to that.
did yours look like this, Camille?
With-
With the game, they unlocked this. You're
Look at
gaming.
that, right? Unfortunately, no, it's not that exciting. Mine is boring,
Oh darn!
but it's got 128 gigs of RAM and
Ooh.
5 terabytes. So I'm just happy with that. And it's the only reason why I kind of had to change because of Windows 11. And the nice thing is I was having a meeting with Auntie like last Wednesday, and then I said, you know what, this is my first time using Windows 11. And Auntie showed me Windows V, the shortcut Windows V, which keeps a history of all your clipboard. And I was so excited to show it to Sandra. But it's
I've never
something.
heard of Windows V.
Oh, Mac doesn't have that? Okay.
No.
Well, okay. Well, just to finish my shout out, actually, my long story short, the company is called Absolute, and it's a built-in software that Dell puts in their machines. That if your device gets stolen or whatnot, that IT can lock it remotely. And I feel like every corporate Dell has that. So
What's the URL? Do we give them a shout out here?
I think it's just absolute. Maybe it's absolute.com. But
Should we go? You go to a big bottle of vodka or something?
absolutely, like the normal
that it?
English spelling.
How about
That's it. That's
Oh,
it.
phew, that was
You know,
close.
whew.
Okay.
I was just surprised that their IT help desk not only received my email,
Mhm.
but got back to me, and they said they'll contact the company that owned it, and that it all worked out.
Wow, that's like fascinating. Okay, who knew? And
Yeah.
then, yeah, and then you, Auntie, I'm telling you, who knew that it was a computer, maybe a RAM, a CPU thing? Because every few words, Auntie, your voice would turn into a robot. Wasn't that the thing? And we
Oh, that
thought it
he
was
cut off. I think it's a
just a full.
processor.
Got it.
That's processing.
Mm-hmm. Or
And Auntie,
all of the above.
yeah. So
Okay.
that was good. That was a fail on my. I even hopped onto Auntie's computer. Didn't see anything wrong.
Did a little tech support.
Yeah.
Pull an absolute. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So that was this week. Okay. And what's going on? What are we working on next week?
Listen, Chatmosa, we are releasing some very exciting features on the video side of things, and in the editing side of things.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Wow. Editing. All right. Crowd sound.
Right. Oh, who did that?
Well, we have
Oh, that was
sound effects.
me because
Oh,
I had to make up. Unfortunately, I missed the show where you guys were talking about the equipment, and I was never able to share my new sound card.
There
So
you go.
Oh, you have sound effects now?
I do, yes.
Can you give us a clapping or
I sure
clapping sound?
can.
There you go. Which sound do you press when you talk about
do you have a raspberry or a boo?
No, unfortunately, I think the sound card is a little nice. They want it to be spread a little kindness. So no, they don't have that.
Oh, no booing.
No booing.
Good.
Oh, okay then. That's probably safe.
That's good.
Okay, big week next week. Chatmosa in the realm of editing next week.
Yeah, and I think we'll getting around to like these little bugs here and there, get them taken care of. And we appreciate everyone that contacts us about bugs they find. Keep it up. We're just like Absolute. We actually read them, and
There you go.
we'll get back to you.
Yeah, that's good. All right, good. Well, thanks everybody. Auntie Derek, appreciate that. Thanks, Camille. Thanks, Sandra, for the update. And Auntie Derek, can you give us a little sound out as we end this podcast? What do you got other than clapping?
Let's see. Wait, maybe this one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. No, he uses that for sexual things.
Okay, so not that one.
Okay, we're not doing that one.
HR.
Chatmosa HR. Let's do another safer one.
What about this one?
That's fine. That's fine.
That's a safe one. That's
Okay.
good. All right, you're going to count us out on this one for Chatmosa growth for the week. Keep it going there. Come on.
All right. Until next week, everybody.
Next week.
Over and out.
Over and out. See you, everybody. Bye.